Hey guys, Simon here.
What's up?
With Irvin, Moneybags.
Top 4 deck profile again.
Look at it's Matt. It's Matt.
Solid Vanguard and 0 damage gaming right here. So if you want to go ahead and get one of these playmats, go ahead and buy one on zerodamagegaming.com. And now let's get going. So my deck file is Nubatama this time. You just counterblast, move it to soul, and look top 5 for a grade 3, and you add it to your hand and shuffle it. So it's basically your grade 3 searcher. But I just chose this one just because. Then we ran 4 of the crits, the ones that you move to soul and countercharge. Just 4 crits. And 4 stands, the ones that when he's placed, if you have less cards in your hand than your opponent, you draw a card and you shuffle it back and you give the unit 3k.
Sure.
It's really good, I like it. 4 Margles, but these are the ones that give any player rear guards 3k actually. Any player.
So when you dominate?
Oh no, yeah, well yeah. So pretty much when you dominate, yeah. You can just move it to soul, give a card 3k. But it's an axe skill.
You play Rainbow?
Yeah, I play Rainbow actually, but these are new heals too. You just, when you discard him for G-Guard, you bind another heal and you countercharge or soul charge, just like that. So just Rainbow triggers, works pretty well. After that I run 4 Stride Fodders, just Stride Fodders pretty much.
Yeah.
Nothing to say, just for Shiranui. I actually ran the 4 G Perfect Guards. Before I was running Utsuroi, the one for Domination, but Counterblast is actually pretty heavy in this deck, so I kind of want to just go with this one. It actually works really well too. I like it. Next up I ran 4 Mistfrog. These are the new cards that came in from the GYZE 14. So pretty much what he does is when a dominated unit attacks, you can move into the soul, draw a card, and you give the dominated unit 6k. It's really good.
Sucks.
And then my one tech, just one Aigiri. Just one.
Only one?
Only one. Because most of the time I'm gonna get my field nuked by like some meta like Chaos Breaker, Overlord, or Savis, or whatever, you know, whatever retirings that they have. So I only run 1, and sometimes I draw into it, sometimes I don't. That's alright though. Next up, grade 2s, I run 4 of the 10k vanillas. Nothing too special about it, just for like defense and stuff. Because like in the last deck profile, I did run this before, and I still do now. Next up I run 2 Enbai. He's from GYZE 14 as well, so pretty much he's just the grade 1 version of the girl, so pretty much when a dominated unit attacks, he gains 5k. They're just different grades, that's it.
Stacks?
Yeah, it stacks really good. Next up I ran 2 Ungai. He's from GYZE 12, so what he does is when a dominated unit attacks, you can discard a card and draw a card. Then after that you can't use its first skill after that. But his second skill I like the most. So when he's placed in the rear guard, you choose up to 2 of your rear guards. Is it 2 of your rear guards? Yeah, 2 of your rear guards and 1 of your opponent's units, and you can either increase or decrease until it reaches to 11k. So if they happen to get like a trigger like on the first attack, you can just drop it down back to 11. Just be a dick to them, because I was able to do this with Rin turn. Like, he was at 3 damage, and I was at GB3 with Rin. He took the first attack with a crit, and he got double trigger, but then I called this, and he made it, and I dropped it back to 11.
Holy shit, that was really good.
It was hella funny.
Do you want to play more of him?
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes I want to, sometimes I don't.
So it's good at 2?
Yeah, just 2 is good. All right. I might bump him up again. I don't know.
Yeah, he sounds pretty broken.
Yeah, and then 3 of these guys. I don't even want to pronounce the name. Sadasugi?
He's a rogue.
So pretty much he's an 11k attacker if you have a Shiranui Vanguard for the first skill. And the second skill is at the end of the battle that your other unit attacked, that your other like rear guard attacked, you can counterblast 1, retire it, and draw a card. And after that you can't use it like with Ungai. But this also works against dominated units as well. So you can just retire your opponent's units instead. That way you can draw a card.
Yep.
It's really good. I like it. Next up I ran 3 Winnie the Poohs. But these are the
fancy draw
ones. Yeah, the Metsus. So pretty much what he does is when he's placed on the field, Vanguard or Rearguard, you can bind up to 2 cards on the top of your deck face down. Only you get to look, not the opponent. I know. And then once per turn, when a dominated unit attacks, you can counterblast 1 and choose a face down bounded card and put it to your hand, and he gains 10k.
So he breaks right himself?
Pretty much, yeah.
He's broken.
Yeah, so pretty much you could just call him with a Zanki turn. When you're about to stride, so that way you can just get that card for free, just like that. Yeah. Next up for my grade 3s, I ran 4 of the new Shiranui's.
What does he do? I think he's a bad card.
He is actually a better card than he is. He's actually really better.
Yeah.
So what he does is, when he's placed in the Vanguard circle, or you stride on him, I believe. Yeah, when your G unit strides, you get to give a You get to give a unit. Is it a unit? No, it's any player's rear guards. 2K. And you get to, if it's the opponent's units, you get to dominate and attack, pretty much. The second skill, at the beginning of your ride phase, you can Soul Blast 1, draw a card, then all fighters have to call out a card from their hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and their auto abilities cannot be activated. That's the one thing that Nubatama really needed in this. Because sometimes when you like call out something, like for example, when in the past you were playing Obero, you would force them to like call out like something that has an on-play skill and they activate it, but this one negates it. So it's actually really good. And next time I ran 2 more Shige's. So what he does is you rest when you rear guards. Your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards to give 3K. If they chose, he gets 10K.
So it's 10K no matter what.
So I ran like, let me see actually, I ran like 6 grade 3s and like, how many grade 2s did I run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Wow, yeah. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
And only 13 grade 1s.
And it works out for you?
It worked out for me today. It was pretty cool.
Top 4?
Yeah.
Extra deck?
And then extra deck, just these 2.
That's it, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Alright, for the G zones, let me see. I want to show off the Maguntenbu.
Is that your first stride usually?
Pretty much your first stride that you want to go into.
Yeah.
You just counter blast 1, persona flip, choose the opponent's rear guard, give it 3K for every face up in your G zone, then dominate it and attack, and at the end of the battle, it retires. Just like that. 2 Mujinlords actually, just only 2.
What does he do?
It's pretty much counter blast 1, you flip a June, you persona flip a copy of him, and you choose any player's rear guards up to the number of cards in your G zone, and you give it 4K. And as for the opponents, it just pretty much, if you chose your opponents, it dominates them, and they all have to attack the Vanguard.
Damn.
Yeah. But it says any player, so it's actually really good in attack fights as well, just in case.
Oh, wow.
I like it. Next up, we ran 1 Sukamorikan. So pretty much he's the one that limits the opponent's hands to 4.
Can you just on-stride in step 3?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
You can do it like that, and then when you stride into him, you just want to like go ahead and do his skill first, and then you do the stride skill where you dominate and attack. So that way you pretty much waste more of the resources. Once it breeds to make my opponent small fresh.
That's all it does.
Yeah, that's all it does. And then next up, we ran 1 Mukuro. He's I haven't really used him that much. I only used him once, but he's good to have though. So pretty much what he does is Soul Blast 2, pitch a card, and flip a G unit. You get to dominate an opponent's Vanguard, and they have to attack all of their rear guards in one battle.
It's messed up, man. That's
yeah, I know, right?
Hard.
And you get Twin Drive actually. You get to steal their drive checks pretty much. It's really good. I like it. Then next up, I ran 4 Shiranui Rins with 1 SP right here too.
Oh my god, that's money.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He's like the broken card that Nubatama got as well. It's fucking stupid.
You good?
Yeah, he's really good. So what he does is counterblast 1 persona flip. Your opponent has to choose 2 cards from their hand and call them out, and they get 5K and you dominate them.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, and then the second skill, the GB3, all dominated units gain 10K and +1 crit.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That's not healthy for the game.
It's not healthy for the game at all. So pretty much what I sometimes do is I just G-guard, I just stride into him, or Maguntenbu, and then just wait for a later game and then just try to cripple the opponent.
You usually win with him, right?
Yeah, most of the time I just win with him, that's it.
It's a fun card, right?
It's a fucking stupid card. And just in case, the more money, Chakma.
Wow, you ever go into that?
No, I have not. But I really want to do. I really want to. Yeah, I really want to. He's actually really good in Nubatama as well, just in case.
Yeah.
Next up for G guards, I ran 2 Gehourakan. So pretty much Counter Blast, Soul Blast. When he's placed in the Guardian, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 units, and you move it to, you dominate it, and you move it to the Guardian Circle. Have it for your shield.
It's the most broken dollar card ever.
I know, right? It's the most broken dollar card ever. Why would they make this?
Yeah.
And then actually 2 of the new G Guardians from GYZE 14 actually. So what he does is when he's placed in the Guardian Circle, if the number of opponents' cards in their hand is 3 or more, he gains 5K. Then if it's 6 or more, he gains 10K. So potentially you can gain 15K shield just like that.
For no reason.
Yeah, for no reason, just like that.
Alright, deck profile. Any last words for the deck?
This deck's stupid, that's it. Yeah, that's just it.
Any shoutouts you wanted to give?
Shoutouts. I guess Solemn Vanguard and 0 damage game for this beautiful playmat right here.
Beautiful playmat.
Like I said, if you want to get one of these, just go on 0damagegamingplaymat.com, whatever, and or just go on Solemn Vanguard's channel and he'll tell you the rest or something. I don't know.
What a fanboy.
I know, right?
Bye.
Bye, guys. See ya.